In the rolling hills of the Eastern Cape, young Rolihlahla Mandela tends cattle under the vast African sky. His father, a local chief, shares tales of legendary African heroes and their battles against oppression. Mandela listens intently, his young mind absorbing stories of justice and resistance. The sweeping landscape mirrors the vast potential and deep roots of Mandela's heritage. Early lessons of courage and defiance shape the boy who would become a beacon of hope. The seeds of a future leader are sown in the heart of a child amidst the beauty of his homeland. 1930. In a humble mission school, Rolihlahla sits, sunlight illuminating dust motes, a bright spark in his eager eyes. He stands out amidst his peers, his intelligence palpable as he absorbs every word. A stern but fair teacher stands before the class, her presence commanding respect. The teacher looks towards Rolihlahla. From today, Rolihlahla, you will be known as Nelson Mandela, she declares, marking a pivotal moment. Fort Hare University, 1940. Sunlight floods through the windows, casting long shadows over a crowd of protesting students. At the forefront stands Nelson, young and ablaze, his voice resonating with passionate conviction. He gestures fiercely, his words sharp and clear, challenging the deep-seated injustices of racial discrimination. His natural leadership shines brightly, a beacon of hope amidst the palpable tension. This is Nelson's first taste of political activism, a defining moment etched in the golden light of the university. Johannesburg, 1943. Nelson walks a busy street, his sharp eyes missing nothing. Segregated buses rumble, a stark symbol of injustice, one for whites, the other packed with black citizens. Discriminatory signs plaster every corner, a constant reminder of oppression. He sees humiliation etched on black faces, a silent scream against apartheid. The air crackles with injustice, hardening Nelson's resolve to fight back. 1944. In a dimly lit room, Nelson, Walter Sisulu, and Oliver Tambo gather, their faces reflecting youthful resolve. Maps and documents cover the table as they huddle, a palpable sense of urgency filling the air. They form the ANC Youth League, their hushed voices resolute as they strategize against apartheid. Ideas ignite, debated and refined, fueling an unwavering determination to dismantle injustice. In 1960, Nelson leads a peaceful protest, banners waving gently as rhythmic chants fill the air. The atmosphere shifts ominously as police arrive, batons raised, their faces grim with impending force. The police brutally advance, swinging batons. The peaceful protest descends into chaos. Screams echo as bodies fall, the square turning into a scene of devastation and violence. Arrests are made amidst the turmoil, the once vibrant demonstration now a site of oppression. This brutal suppression marks a turning point, forcing Nelson to make the hard decision to go underground. The tranquility of Rivonia Farm shatters as armed police swarm the property, their grim faces a mask of determination. Weapons drawn, they breach the main house, their intrusion a violent disruption. Nelson and other ANC leaders are caught off guard, shock and defiance warring on their faces. Papers scatter, meetings are disrupted. The air crackles with palpable tension and impending doom. The culmination of a dangerous game, the end of their safe haven looms, a chapter closing in fear and uncertainty. 1964. The Rivonia trial. A packed courtroom buzzes with anticipation, every face turned toward the figure at its center. Nelson stands tall, his presence commanding as he prepares to deliver his historic speech. His voice, a beacon of defiance, begins to fill the courtroom, resonating with unwavering passion. "I am prepared to die for a democratic and free society," Nelson declares, his words echoing with resolute conviction. Robben Island, 1965. 976. Under a relentless sun, Nelson, aged but defiant, breaks rocks, his movements reflecting years of unjust confinement. Sweat and dust cling to his skin, each swing of the hammer a testament to his unyielding spirit. Guards watch with cold eyes, their racial taunts echoing in the stark prison yard. Yet Nelson remains unmoved. Despite the brutality, a flicker of hope remains in Nelson's eyes, a quiet promise of enduring strength. Each strike against the stone is a silent act of defiance, a symbol of his unbroken resolve to fight for freedom. In the cold, dimly lit Robben Island prison cell, Nelson sits hunched at a makeshift desk, a picture of intense concentration. He secretly studies books, his brow furrowed as he pens letters, each word a carefully chosen act of defiance. Within the confining walls, Nelson becomes a beacon of hope, his unwavering spirit a symbol of resistance. His letters guide younger prisoners, bolstering their spirits in the face of oppression. A light in the darkness. Under a relentless sun, Nelson arrives at Polesmore Prison, its imposing structure a symbol of oppression. His mind sharpens, envisioning a path toward peaceful resolution amidst the stark reality of his confinement. He initiates secret negotiations, his actions a blend of defiance and strategic diplomacy. Determination flares in his eyes, reflecting an unwavering commitment to dialogue and a future beyond bars. After 27 years, Nelson emerges from Victor Verster Prison, a momentous step into the bright sunlight of a new era. Hand in hand with Winnie, he walks towards a future once unimaginable, his presence electrifying the world. Millions watch, their hopes pinned on his broad shoulders as history unfolds before their eyes. A tidal wave of cheers erupts, celebrating not just freedom, but the dawn of a new, unified South Africa. In 1993, Nelson and F.W. de Klerk face each other across a long, polished table, papers strewn between them. The air in the meeting room is thick with tension, yet a cautious optimism begins to emerge. They work together, seeking common ground amidst deep-seated differences. A partnership blossoms, founded on mutual respect and a shared vision. Dialogue and compromise become the cornerstones of a democratic South Africa. South Africa, the 27th of April, 1994. A nation poised on the brink of monumental change. Long queues form as people of all races gather, anticipation hanging thick in the air. Each person clutches their voting card, a symbol of newfound power and equality. The air vibrates with excitement, hope etched on every face as history unfolds. A symphony of diverse voices rises, united in the act of choosing their future. Democracy dawns, casting a brilliant light on a nation reborn. The Grand Hall is alive with anticipation as Nelson Mandela approaches the podium, his presence a symbol of resilience. Mandela's voice fills the hall, each word resonating with the promise of unity and reconciliation. Calling for unity and reconciliation, Mandela proclaims, his words echoing a new dawn. Tears stream down faces in the crowd, a collective catharsis, witnessing the birth of a new era. In 1996, Archbishop Tutu leads the Truth Commission, a beacon of hope amidst lingering shadows. Victims recount their apartheid experiences, their voices filled with pain and a desperate plea for justice. Each testimony echoes through the hall, a stark reminder of a nation's fractured past. Nelson listens intently, his brow furrowed, absorbing the weight of their stories with unwavering resolve. He embodies a commitment to healing, striving to forge a future from the ashes of injustice and inequality.